Hello friends, here in this video we are going to see maximum shear stress theory. I'll write the statement for that first. Maximum shear stress theory, it states that so here is a statement of maximum shear stress theory. It states that the failure or yielding means permanent deformation. So the failure or permanent deformation of a component occurs when the working stress value reaches the limiting strength value in a material. So if the working stress reaches the limiting strength is nothing but maximum stress in the material, then we can say that the material is going to fail. And here I can explain this in a manner by drawing a graph. Here we have a stress strain graph in which first there is proportional limit, then permanent deformation, then upper and lower yield point. After that it reaches maximum stress value. Here this is sigma max, and finally it will be failing at the breaking point. So now here as we are talking about the maximum shear stress, so the failure or yielding, here failure or yielding means at point D the material is subjected to maximum stress, and this graph which I have drawn, it is for ductile materials. So the maximum stress, and since here I have written the failure of a or yielding of a component occurs when the working stress value reaches the limiting strength, which is the stress. Here I have written, in this case it is shear stress. So we have to avoid the material to reach up to maximum stress. That is, if we can decrease the value of stress, then the material won't be going up to point D, it will remain below point D, and if it is remaining below point D, then the failure chances are very rare or very less, because the material won't cross the maximum stress value. So we should try to bring the material below point D, and that we can do it by using the condition in which we use factor of safety. So therefore we can say that permissible or working shear stress, it will be given by tau permissible is equal to tau max, that is the maximum shear stress, divided by FOS, that is factor of safety. Next, this same shear stress relation can also be written as, therefore the permissible shear stress is also written as ultimate stress upon 2 into factor of safety, because the value of shear stress is half of the value of yield stress. So here I have replaced the maximum shear stress with the yield stress, because yield stress is the maximum value of stress in case of ductile materials, and hence here I can write down that maximum shear stress theory is used for ductile materials. So here in this video we have seen what is meant by maximum shear stress theory.